this is Jess with Ensemble, and today I want to go over step by step how to put in your ponytail piece. It's super easy, but there's a couple tricks that I think would help when you're trying to get it to feel super secure and look its best. So a couple things to start: style your hair in a ponytail how you would like. The hair tie that you choose does matter, so the only parameter I'd suggest is not something that's really flimsy. Use a strong hair tie, or my favorite is a bobble. My favorite is the slim one just because it's got a really tight coil. The standard bobble has a wider coil, so sometimes it can be a little too chunky if your hair is really thin. So I use the slim bobble, I'll link it below, but you can use any hair tie. It's just preference. I just like how this one holds. Next, pay attention that there's these 4 combs. So this ideally needs to go in your hair tie completely horizontal. When you place it in your hair, you want it to sit just like this. If you have really thin hair, it might slant a little bit, but we want it to go in completely horizontal. I see a lot of people just stick the comb in straight, and that makes the difference when you go to wrap it and how it looks as it's finished. So take your comb, you're gonna bring it over your shoulder, and then I like to separate the comb so that I have more control when I'm placing it in my hair tie. And again, I have a bobble in my hair, so I'm feeling where that is. I'm pushing it in. And you see how I'm not wrapping it yet, but just to show you, it's completely horizontal. It's just laying flat on top of my ponytail. If you can place it, even if you have thin hair, but if you can place it and it feels somewhat stable already, you're in good shape. Then you're always gonna wrap with your left side, and on the right side is where that tail is. So on the right, you're holding the tail in your right hand, you're pinching on the left, and then this, you want to wrap it very tight. So you'll feel the Velcro attach. So I wrap that as tight as I could. Depending on how thin your natural ponytail is or how thick will kind of determine how snug you can get it. But this is where you want to get it as tight as possible. So if that means that you grab a slimmer hair tie, or still sturdy, but a slim hair tie or a slimmer bobble, that's so that you can get this circumference as small as possible. You have this long tail, and this is just to secure it. So you can be kind of tight with it or loose. I personally like to make it really tight at first. Throughout the day, it might loosen just a little bit. Then I have my tail, I'm getting ready to secure it. All of your packages come with a really hefty bobby pin. This is just for your ponytail piece. I wouldn't use this bobby pin otherwise. Normally it comes with a blonde one. I grabbed a dark one just because the way I customized it, I wanted a dark one. Okay, so you'll grab the bobby pin, you'll grab the tail, you'll secure it, whatever feels the most comfortable, but you only need one. I really don't think you need more than one. And then it's secure. So to finish it off, if you want to add a hair accessory or grab some like light texture spray, light dry shampoo, what really makes ponytail pieces look more realistic is if they're a little bit dirty. I know with our halo we want them to stay soft and silky, but the ponytail piece is the opposite. You want some texture in there. So part of our customizing that we do before we send it to you is add a lot of layering to it so that it doesn't all just hang. So to help with that is to just create more separation, whether you want to add some extra curls or you want to tease it a little bit or just add some more spray. It'll just kind of bring it to life, especially when it's brand new. That definitely helps. But you can add a scrunchie, you can add a scarf, anything. But what's nice about how we customize the coloring part, we color the tail so that it looks a lot more natural coming out of your head. If it was a solid colored piece, other than a brunette, that's totally different. But for blondes or balayage or anyone with dimension, having that dimension at the root and then having that tail customized makes it so that you don't have to wear a scrunchie or something to hide that transition because it just looks natural. So here's a few up close shots of where mine is sitting. I wanted to show you a high ponytail just because that's usually the reason you're getting one, is for this or to do a bun. I also have tutorials on how to do a bun with a ponytail piece, but you can wear this lower to the side in a braid. There's a whole bunch of things you can do with it. And don't be afraid to whip this around. It's super strong and secure. Go on the boat, go to the ocean, go ride a roller coaster, anything. This is our most secure piece by far. So if you're struggling with this at all, feel free to message us, happy to help. We can also customize this to be even lighter weight if you're wanting it to not be so full. That's just something we can do in consults. So I hope this helped. If it's your first time seeing the Ensemble ponytail, then go to EnsembleHair.com and inquire. We do all this virtually. We customize just from your photo and our conversation. We do it in our salon in Gilbert, Arizona, and then we ship it right to your door.